Welcome to the jungle, guys. Bine v-am găsit la un nou episod din The Witcher 1. Băi, aici zice că trebuie să aștept 48 de ore să intră să văd ce se întâmplă. După cum televiziunea mea mă aranjat și de cilișia. Acum trebuie să pun o armă care e specific, dar ce care e ele. Am lăsat să o pun ca să nu iau. Nu consideră carul. Nu știu, după asta ieri arată bine. Gata. Astea trei le-am pus. Aha. Gata. A apărut. Mă să nu-ți placă cum arată astea. Noi oricum pasă o să le scot, o să pun tot așa ceva ce îmi stârnească mie amintiri. Și acum mergem să curățăm zona, acolo e cortul meu. Aici am făcut, dacă e ceva, mergem înapoi. Aici o să mergem, deci îmi scot și pe asta. Mai rămân astea două. Aici, aici. Mă pune să fac asta cu spun. Ok. Am ajuns aici în față. Uite, mă întreba pe asta o chestie.
Welcome to the pheasant tree.
Spoon like this. When you set a place, where's it go?
My oh my. It seems rather a fanciful bouillon spoon. Or a key of some sort.
Yeah, note let me hear. Any idea what the key might open?
Never seen it before. But you might search the cellars. The previous owner left all sorts of knickknacks there.
See you later.
Did you guess a sweet shining sun?
Deci pot să... Acum pot să cobor. Asta nu mă lasă să le sparg ca pe celelalte. Da, Acum pot să mă duc să... Da. Make sense. Deci aici ar putea fi. În acest cave. Să vedem ce e pe aici. E ceva de valoare sau nu? Bă, sunt, ale de valoare sunt. Da. Toți morți de ingat. Ai făcut morți, mai tine, găsă. Uite-ți. Hai că de te trec, crăucești. Da, că eu am citit alea, deci... Nu zice nimic? Nimic interesant? După cum puteți vedea, s-a activat și misiunea asta. The Hunger Game. Și mai rămâne una singură care cred că o să fie după misiunea asta principală. Uite, nu mai bagă în ea.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past.
Unde să se ducă? Lasă-mă aici.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly, I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and...
don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, if you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar.
Do just that. Thanks. You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now...
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks.
Bine, dacă tu zici.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Ufă, că l-am pe Bibi. Aici e Bibi.
How might I be of
He was
No,
shame.
not.
Păcat că nu mă face și mie aia. Cum vreau. Am bani, mă enervează. Marli Moro. Deci una stă aici în bucătărie. Ăsta stă aici, la intrare. Are casa lui acolo, poate să ducă cum vrea el. Asta va să dorme aici în camerele de oaspeți. Pe canapele astea. Dar pe jos că e curat, ce pula mea. Iar eu mă bag să dorm aici o leacă. Ca să ne dea abilitățile alea. Deci nu le dă pe toate, om, frate. Ia ce-mi dă? Ia cu alchimie laboratoriu nu-mi dă. Alu sus. Ăla. Ia. 10.000. Hai să mergem acolo.
I want to look around some.
We are here, dear friends.
Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Un pic și puteam să aleg ce vreau eu sau cum? Nu înțeleg. Hai să, nu știu, mai încercăm o dată. Tot am dat... Da pula. Da. Mai are rost. Dacă îi zic că asta e... Atunci asta e... 400... Bănuț și Gold Stick of Joy. Hai să vedem ce zice domnul Vampire. Uite-l aici.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there.
Mă?
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Păi, în primul rând, era să fie noapte. În al doilea rând, ăsta care zice că nu expiră la noapte, și ăsta că nu o să ajungem acolo. Hai să mergem.
Regis.
Ah, there you are. Might we set off?
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape.
Hai să mergem atunci.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I had no choice.
And you're starting to scare me.
Игры aici. Игры că trebuie să atrag monștri, să le dau liuș. Aici poți să vii doar o dată și nu mai poți să intri. Altă dată. Ăștia să lutăm toate alea.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Ancient. Mamă, deci doar el poate să-l deschidă. Moară rămas.
Hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout? Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. On his best may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Aici nu cred că poți să te duci. Sau poți?
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of World War II tribes dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us of where we came from.
O mână?
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Dead, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Unu, doi.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun, they ventured beyond the sea.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly seriously taken a page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Dead, those who went
Ok,
east.
ok, am înțeles. Ah, de ce n-a dat save?
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to...
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Ok.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Deci cum fac să... Nu înțeleg. Nu le pun, frate. Ah, pun doar pe astea care nu sunt, sau ce?
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
I told you, Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Aha.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Logan.
Mamă.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Vezi ce o să fie jalete.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. Started spinning.
blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Nu singur cu aici, prost.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Hai să vă dau ăsta cu... Îl pun pe ăsta aici.
Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. We must force through this, that is all.
You just smelled the blood. Hanging in there?
Growth. I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
A dus și vampirul.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Au fugit. L-a simțit pe ăsta. Zici că e și bolan, nu un vampir.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
E din țară cu aici că sunt.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Hai să ieșim de aici.
Finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Am ajuns la cimitir.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No. Because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Bine, dacă zici.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
La pe capul lui Venili. Da, mă, ce? A dat flash cu aia. Gata? Gata.
Excuse me. Actually, let me take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Council, you must understand, I've a meeting.
Sir,
Council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Geasa l-a supărat. Înțeleg. Ce mă enervează că trebuie în pauză să îmi pună în bar.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
E. Mai e prietenul lui. Gata.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Vedem. VJ.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotion.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Feel like I've seen the boy. The bootblack. Ran into him somewhere in the port district. And it seemed like he knew Dettlaff in the vision.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Not. I could not move a step without your assistance.
Ok. Înainte să mergi la misiunea principală, și că asta, astea sunt completate, trebuie să venim aici. Da? Și... mergem.
I just hope no one sees us. Calm down. But if they do, see us all this flow.
Aha. Ceea ce am zis că a zis că nimeni nu poate să ne vadă sau ceva de genul. Da, dacă face parte din misiune, sigur o să-mi dea experiență. Cam am nevoie de experiență.
Choke him out. Toss him in the river.
Shut up and fight.
Ce pula mea, mă, nu aveai de la pe tine? Ia, că a plecat pe cățel. Și acum primiți misiunea secundară. Aici să căutați cu atenție. Ăla nu e omorât de mine. Era deja omorât. Pentru că s-ar putea să găsim niște notes care ne va ajuta. Uite, asta de exemplu. Mhm. Nu știu dacă pot să intru aici. Nu mă las. Doamne, ce nervi îmi face când se aruncă ca prost așa. Nu merge pe aici. Deci... Cu capul în aia, bă, nu. Sub orice critic.
Footprints lead upstairs. No peasant's boots made these.
Atunci... Aici a mai fost unde am luat notițe. Le-am citit.
Blood. Lots of it. Not all human either. So this is where Dettlaff lost his hand. And where he quartered Delacroix. Definitely the scene of the crime. Not likely to learn much else here, though.
E, acum mergem la misiunea principală. Ale capul ăla. Am ajuns în sfârșit. E... Aparent...
How do you like to do it? The white wolf himself.
Unde capru? Așa. Mă, ce e așa lagă pe aici?
Cut you, you little fart!
That is the problem, kind sirs. By the prophet's wings. A witch.
Ia ziceți care e problema.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we're always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them clean.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sir.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no! No northern sheep diddler! We'll pummel the swine first,
Ah.
then spank the piglet.
Not your lucky day.
Circle him! Circle him! Now! Now flog the dick!
What? Lost your nerve?
Charge! Take him for a ride! Blood! Blood!
Bă, nu. Dumnezei, mă, nu vreau. E nebun.
Bad idea.
E bine că poate să mă lovească.
Stay together! At least try to!
Acu. Doamne, dar ce enervați sunt ăștia.
Heads, charge! Take it for a ride!
Ia fătus Dumnezeu în mătii în gât. Ce-am măși pe Cristosul mătii? E jig infect. E că ăsta s-a pișat pe el. M-am pișat eu pe el. Cred că ambele variante. Măta.
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard, and as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ear.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp.
Ei, prost.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign?
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you see,
Pula mea,
though I
copil.
don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. And piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Avea să dea și bani. Băgăm aici pe la fanine lui.
Boot Black mentioned.
Aici e, da? N-am mai stat să... Ciori, e clar.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Dettlaff, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that would come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull.
Banana.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently.
Let's look around.
Aici am intrat.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
Disturbing.
Sometimes I think I might end up with one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
Ești toate la fel cu...
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Ok, mergem sus.
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Dettlaff van der Heretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowet. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a
Deci cineva era...
your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. Whoever it is someone new.
E și ăla ce avea? Că ea nu erau dinamici, erau oameni buni.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world.
Ever meet her?
Never.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go,
Yeah,
except
that's...
she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important, higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly, Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks.
Okay.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals.
He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Just okay.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Deci... Ăla! Am înțeles. Nu știu la... Da. Cine i-a furat iubita? L-a pus de fapt să omoare pe ăștia, care erau inocenți. El fiind atât de furios, bebe cum am pe e furios. Mai bine îi tai eu pe toți. Nu mai fie niciun atât de nervos. Dar știu, eu sunt curios dacă mi-ar fura cineva, dar m-ar duce direct la ala care a luat-o. M-aș calma și foc. Și omoră pe el. M-am făcut de fiecare.
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Următoarea versiune. Wine, nu știu cum.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that? Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder.
It's not one of your kind?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Zic aici.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He can go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover.
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Eu zic să-l liniștești, că dacă nu, vă tăi pe amândoi. Ia bata gol. Dar o să-l liniștim în episodul următor. Așa că... Hasta la vista, baby.